Have you ever felt the chill of an unseen presence lurking in the shadows, or perhaps heard unsettling tales of creatures that hide in the dark? Tonight, we're diving deep into the world of myths and legends, where ancient beings and mysterious creatures blur the line between fact and folklore. Get ready to explore the chilling secrets of legendary monsters that have haunted humanity's imagination for centuries. The Chupacabra, the bloodthirsty beast. The name Chupacabra may send shivers down your spine. Translated as goat sucker, this notorious creature is said to attack livestock, draining their blood in a way that has terrified rural communities for decades. First reported in Puerto Rico in 1995, the sighting spread like wildfire, from Mexico to the United States and beyond. But what does the Chupacabra really look like? Some describe it as a small, reptilian creature. Others claim it's a vicious, dog-sized beast, with glowing red eyes, and a row of sharp spines running down its back. What's even more baffling? The strange, clawed footprints, the eerie animal corpses, and the chilling eyewitness accounts that continue to this day. Could the Chupacabra be a real, undiscovered predator? Or is it simply the result of fear, and misidentified animals suffering from a disease like mange? One thing is certain, the legend of the Chupacabra refuses to die. The Sphinx, the guardian of secrets. The Sphinx is much more than just a stone statue. This ancient creature, depicted with the body of a lion and the head of a human or woman, has captivated people for thousands of years. Its most famous incarnation, the Great Sphinx of Giza, was built over 4,500 years ago and stood as a silent sentinel over Egypt's royal tombs. But what was its true purpose? In ancient Egypt, it symbolized the power of the pharaohs, guarding sacred knowledge and the mysteries of the afterlife. However, the Greek version of the Sphinx was far more enigmatic, with wings and a predatory nature, challenging anyone who dared to approach with riddles. But what about today? Could the Sphinx represent something deeper? Is it merely a symbol of ancient wisdom, or could it have once been a real, living creature of unimaginable power? Oni, the fearsome demons of Japan. In Japan, Oni are some of the most terrifying creatures in folklore, demonic beings with horned heads, terrifying eyes, and superhuman strength. These demons first appeared in the 8th century in ancient Japanese texts like the Nihon Shoki and Kojiki. Oni were believed to be the fierce guardians of hell, punishing sinners and evildoers. Over time, the Oni evolved from pure evil spirits into more complex beings. While early depictions painted them as monstrous demons, later versions portrayed them as protectors, capable of both cruelty and benevolence. Could these creatures really have walked among us? Some legends even claim sightings of Oni in remote mountains or forests. Though most encounters are likely folklore, Oni's presence remains vivid in modern Japanese culture, from anime and manga to festivals where people shout Oni wa Soto. Fuku wa Achi. Demons out. Good fortune in. The Phoenix, a creature of immortality. Imagine a bird so extraordinary that it can never truly die. Meet the Phoenix, a mythical bird that symbolizes the endless cycle of life and death. The first mentions of this majestic creature date back over 4,500 years to ancient Egypt, where it was known as Bennu. The Phoenix's story is one of fire, renewal, and immortality, where every 500 years it sets itself ablaze, only to rise again from the ashes, more powerful than before. But can such a creature really exist? Though there have been accounts of flaming birds, such as a mysterious red bird sighted in Arizona in 1862, the phoenix remains a symbol of rebirth, hope, and eternal life. Its legacy endures in cultures across the globe, from ancient mythologies to modern movies like Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts. Baku, the keeper of peaceful sleep. Imagine having a guardian who protects you from your worst nightmares. Baku is just that, a mystical creature from Japan with the power to devour dreams. Descriptions of Baku vary. In some stories, it's a strange hybrid with the head of an elephant, the body of a bear, the legs of a tiger, and the tail of an ox. In others, it's a large mystical creature resembling a tapir, a relative of the anteater, with glowing yellow eyes and a shadow so vast that it could cover an entire person. The ancient Japanese believed that if you whispered the words, Baku, devour my dreams, this creature would protect you from nightmares and ensure peaceful sleep. But there's a catch. If Baku isn't careful, it may devour your good dreams too, leaving you with an empty void. Could such a dream-eating guardian have ever existed? While we may never know, Baku continues to be an important figure in Japanese culture, depicted in artwork, toys, and even modern anime. Basilisk, the king of snakes. What if there was a creature that could kill you with just a glance? The basilisk, a mythical serpent described in medieval legends, was believed to have this terrifying power. Born from a rooster's egg and incubated by a toad, the basilisk was a hybrid creature that appeared as a giant snake with venomous power or even a dragon-like beast with wings. In some versions of the myth, the basilisk could be defeated by its own reflection or the sound of a rooster crowing. Could such a creature really exist? While no evidence has ever been found, the basilisk story has influenced centuries of culture, appearing on coats of arms and in modern works like Harry Potter and The Witcher. Gargoyles, the stone guardians. Have you ever walked past an ancient cathedral and seen a terrifying stone figure perched on the rooftop? These are gargoyles, winged, monstrous creatures that have fascinated people for over 700 years. The word gargoyle comes from an ancient legend of a dragon named Gargoyle, slain by Saint Romanes. The earliest gargoyles were actually used as water spouts to direct rainwater away from buildings, but their eerie appearance led to their association with supernatural protection. But here's where it gets even more mysterious. According to some legends, gargoyles would come to life at night, protecting cities from evil spirits and demons. Could this be true? While no one has ever seen a gargoyle turn into a living creature, their presence in modern cities still serves as a reminder of our fascination with guardians, even in the form of statues. Mythical creatures have always held a special place in our imagination. Whether they bring terror or awe, these beings continue to captivate us. But the most pressing question remains: what if these legends aren't as far from reality as we think? If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. More mysteries are waiting just around the corner.